What's up guys, it's Light Spiral here, and today I'm going to be doing a rune crafting video. I'll be crafting about 50 will runes, so I haven't done not will crafting, but rune crafting in a pretty long time. I don't actually know how long, like a couple of months I think maybe. But so I actually have quite a few of these, what are these called? Symbols of stuff, whatever. I have a few symbols saved up and a little bit of mana, so to craft 50 runes, that should be about 2.5 million mana. So that would be about 3.5 million left, but of course with rune sellbacks, I'll have probably like 4 million left or something. So yeah, I guess we'll just see how it goes. With 50, maybe I could get like one, what's it called? Legendary 6-star. But we'll see anyways. I'm not expecting too much because it's only 50. But there is a chance we could get something. And that is not something. So, no, I don't know. Basically, the point where I'm at in the game, which is not super late in the game. I don't know I'd say I'm like towards the end of mid game, and I'm noticing there's a lot of like sun on me, so maybe I could back up a little bit and get out of the sun. I have I have to back up a lot actually, but I was looking pretty pale, so I'll back up out of the sun and move my mic accordingly. So yeah, basically the point where I'm at, I'm pretty much done with blue runes. And do I need this one though? Yeah, this could be good on like a beast monk or something. And I do have a water beast monk, but I haven't built it yet. Nah. Those stats are too low. They're only like 4%. And then blue, so I don't need it. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. But yeah, I don't really ever do rune crafting. Like, I'm pretty sure every rune I've ever crafted in this game, I have done it on video. Actually, I might have done one on stream. I didn't record the stream, but I don't remember exactly. But the reason I don't really like the rune crafting in this game that much is because it costs like way too much mana. Like, oh, so here's a 6-star legend, and it's actually really a good rune. Wow, that's pretty good. I wish it was a little bit, it's the right stats, but I wish they were all a little bit higher, but I'm not going to be complaining about that. I'll definitely keep it. And so, if I had to guess, that'll probably be the thumbnail, just so you guys know. That rune right there will probably be what you see in the thumbnail. And, well, I don't know. We'll see about that. But it likely will be, because that was a pretty good rune. The only thing I could ask for it to be better would just be not have such low rolls on everything. But that's just going to happen sometimes. You're not going to get max rolls all the time. And anyways, the thing I was talking about with where I don't really like the rune crafting is it costs like way too much mana. Like, because what they did was they made it so now in dungeons you have a chance to drop symbols, which could potentially have been runes. But so what you get from a symbol is a fraction of a rune that still costs mana to make. Like, I don't know, I would like it a lot more if it was just, they just gave you a rune. Like, I see the other side of it where it's like, more beneficial for early game players because, like, let's say you only have a Giants B10 team, you actually have the opportunity to craft violent runes after a while. But they make it so the symbols that drop the most are the symbols that you use to craft that runes. Like, for example, in like Giants, green will drop the most, and then purple, and then the red ones. But so for, let's say, like Violent, you need the most red, but you get it the least in Giants. So you're not really going to get your violent rune. Oh my god, another 6-star legend rune. Unfortunately, this one was flat, and even if it wasn't flat, it would still suck. But two 6-star legends, that I was expecting either like 1 or 0, so I guess I can't really complain about that. But I feel like they did that on purpose where they made it so the violent runes would be like the hardest to craft from giants because I don't know, maybe that was their way of getting people to buy the red symbols with crystals, which that's another topic, but those are a complete ripoff. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have explained why it's such a ripoff, but I don't remember the exact math anymore. I think I'll keep that actually. I don't remember the exact math anymore, but I think it was something like you needed like 700 crystals or something to be able to craft, I don't know, a handful of runes. I don't remember exactly what it was. Because I know it's 180 crystals to buy a certain amount of symbols, but I don't remember how many symbols you get. Maybe like 50? Okay, so that one's bad. I've actually kept a few. I'll go back when I'm done with all these and check how many I've kept. And just out of curiosity, I'll just see how many I've kept. If that was crit rate instead of flat HP, I'd keep it. But I don't know. Crit damage slot 4 without a crit rate sub's kind of wow. Another 6-star legend rune. So that's 3 6-star legend runes. I think I'll keep this. I'm not a big fan of accuracy slot 6, but I might use that someday. You never know. Just because I prefer to just get accuracy from subs. Just because, like, I don't know. Accuracy slot 6, I feel, is almost like overkill. Because, like, you only need at max 85% accuracy. And so, like, that, a 6-star slot 6 accuracy rune gives you 64. So I feel like it's kind of like more than you really need, but you never know. This rune, I don't know if I really. I mean, I'm looking for bomber runes, which is where I'm considering keeping this. But if it rolls flat HP, I don't really want it. I'll just sell it. And I remember the last rune crafting video I did, which was a long time ago. There's a few people that told me to not sell any legend runes because you can reappraise them. But I don't buy reappraise. I don't like. I've been free to play in this game, like the whole way through. So I don't buy the appraisal packs. And then I know you can like craft them, but I can't farm the elemental like rift beast things. So I can't really get reappraisal stones. So when I get a legend rune that sucks, I just sell it because I don't have any means of making it better. I mean, I might be able to find use of that, but it's such low rolls on everything, I don't want it. Don't want that either. I've actually kept a handful of them though. Like, considering I'm doing 50, I'd be happy if I even kept like 5. Because that would be 1 of every 10 I keep, which I would say is actually pretty good rates. Once again, I would want to keep this, but it seems like the rolls are pretty low. I'll keep it. You never know. If it had more speed, I'd be happy, but speed was the prefix on that, so it's not going to roll any speed. So I'm almost done with 50. When I get down to 418 of the purple symbols, I believe I will have done 50. So yeah, after this one. And it will finish it off on a cell. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that is 50. Let me see how many I kept really quick. Okay. Don't need that one. I kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of 50. That's pretty good rates, I'd say. That's like 12% of the runes I keep. I'm not upset with that one. That's actually pretty good. It'll be easy to tell which ones were new because I had all my other ones upgraded already. So let me upgrade one or two of these really quick. Oh yeah, I'll upgrade this one because this was the one I was most excited about. But I'm gonna do the little upgrade trick, which I made a what's it called? I made a video on this little thing right here where if you power up in the rune manager, it will. Oh, wrong rune. If you power up in this rune manager thing, it like upgrades super quick. But then I had like a couple people that told me that it's just a glitch and it's like gonna get patched or something. So I don't know if that's true or not. Um, I mean, it could be. I don't know. I don't like read. I don't like follow com to us on any like anything. Like I don't know how to see what they're telling us in terms of bugs, but they did have a um an update patch thing or like a resource file recently, and they didn't patch this if it was a bug, but I'll use it while I can anyways. If you want to check out the video where I was explaining this, I don't know, it's on my channel. It's called like how to upgrade your runes faster or something. But I mean, there's not a lot to explain. It's just basically if you go to the rune manager and then power up your runes through this, it like upgrades it super fast instead of super slow. But one thing I have noticed is it does, maybe this is just me and I'm just making up stuff, but it does seem like it upgrades like, or it fails way more times when you do this. Like, normally when going from like 11 to 12, you can get it in like 10 power-ups, but it seems like there's been multiple times for me where it takes like 20 to 30 power-ups to have a successful just going to plus 12. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me and I'm making up. So like there's 10 already, 11, 12, 13. It's like, I don't know. It's just failing a lot considering it's only going to plus 12. So, yeah, I don't know about this. We'll see. So that's like, I don't know. I've lost count already. Like 16, I think. 17. Okay, yeah. So this is going to be the 20th try. So it just failed 20 times and it's just trying to get to plus 12. Like, I don't know. It does seem like it fails more. So what did I roll? So 20 HP. This rune is pretty good, I'd say. I could give it a little more HP if I wanted. A little more speed. And of course you can't do anything about crit damage and crit rate. Nah, if I put it on someone, I'll probably do that. Do I want to upgrade this one too? Yeah, let me look at all of them. I want to upgrade maybe like one more. That one is okay. Those ones aren't that exciting though. Yeah, I'll upgrade this one really quick. Or actually, no, I'm realizing it's been 13 minutes already. I think I might just call it there. But anyways, I got a total of 6 runes that I kept out of the 50 I crafted. So I'd actually say that those are pretty dang good in terms of rates of like decent runes. Of course, the runes I was searching for were a little bit below standards because I don't have any will runes because I've only been farming Necro for a couple months. Like, I've been able to farm it for almost a year now, but I haven't farmed it because my team used to be about 5 minutes, and whatever, about a month or two ago, I finally made my team about 3 minutes, and now I'm actually farming it because I couldn't be bothered to spend 5 minutes on one run, especially when my Giants team is only a minute. It's like it just didn't seem worth it to use a run that's 5 times slower just to get will runes. But now it's only 3 times slower, so I'm like, okay, well, I should just farm will runes because I don't have any. And I think will runes would be one of the things I could do to actually push me into Conqueror an arena because I've been stuck in F3 for over a year now in arena. And like you can see here, this is my best week. This best week I got was actually pretty recently. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think 3 weeks ago. But this is the best I ever done. Ranked 12,000. Last week I only did 18,000. I didn't do rush hour last week, and I did do rush hour on this week. So I'd like to think that's why I rank like that. Because if you look at these stats right here, actually, they're actually very similar. Like the win rates are really similar, as well as the amount of times I was attacked and got attacked are extremely similar. So I'd like to think that a rush hour does make a pretty big difference, but I don't actually really know. But I'm thinking wheel runes would be a big thing that could actually push me into Conqueror. But anyways, I'm dragging this on for too long. That's kind of all I have for this video now. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can just tell me in the comments. Also, if there's anything else you want to see, you can feel free to tell me in the comments as well. But that's really all I have for today, though, guys. So, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows.